Okay, we're ready for the second half. Brookline on the kickoff.
Here we go, White.
Jacob, Eric.
Simple, D, simple.
Jacques up top.
Robert, be mindful.
It's Matt, Brendan, Luca in midfield. Ben Sander, Isaac, Mark, Manuel in the back.
Hopefully I don't have to remind you of that. The first half? No, it was different.
Okay, we're ready for kickoff. Wait for the whistle. And second half, that's the opening whistle. Ben Sander down the left side. He's trying to find Jacob. Jacob into the corner. He steps over it. Jacob. It goes out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for Natick, deep in their end.
You're holding. Hey, Robert.
18 seconds into the second half, 1-0. They go down the right side. That hits Manuel. Manuel to the center of the field. That's Brendan poking it. Brendan pokes it ahead to Jacques. Jacques turns. Jacques to Brendan. Brendan on the ground. It gets cut off by number 4. 5 and Brendan in the corner. 5 steps around him. They call a foul on Brendan. It's going to be a free kick for Natick in the corner. 19 on the free kick. 49 seconds into the second half. He goes down the right side. It bounces over number 6. Manuel, 6 hits it out of bounds. And Manuel has the ball. He throws it into Matt. Matt loses it. Manuel brings it down. 9 trying to go up the wing. Mark bodies him off the ball. It goes out of bounds. Manuel on the throw. He goes down the left side. That's past Jacob to Jacques. Jacques turns to his left. Jacques. 3 tried to poke it away. Eric's side. Ben Sanders steps up. Ben gets around number 11. Ben cuts it back to his left. He's got Matt behind him. He's got Brendan in the center circle. Brendan looks up. Brendan to Ben. 11's on Ben. Tried to find Brendan. 3 cut it off. It goes under him, out of bounds.
Drop. It's okay.
It's going to be a free kick. It's over there. Free kick for number 4 inside of midfield. We're 2 minutes into the second half. 1-0 Natick. 4 sends it to the backside. It bounces in the box. Zach's going to get to it. 2:20 into the second half. 1-0 Natick. Zach boots it over midfield. Hits 2 in the head. That's Jacob on the ball. Jacob on his right foot. Jacob chips it in to Eric. Eric's on side. He's going to the corner. Eric's got Jacques in the middle. Eric back to his right. Eric back to Jacob. Jacob's got Manuel in the back. Manuel on the left side. He sends it to Eric. Eric to the side to Jacob. Jacob chips it back to Manuel. Manuel sends it back to Jacob. Jacob trying to get around 17 to Manuel. He sends it to Matt. Matt has it. Matt to Brendan. Brendan's got Ben on this side. Brendan to the middle. Brendan shoots it. Oh, it almost came out. Eric was running in. Brendan had a nice shot. We are 3:15 into the second half. 1-0 Natick. Goalie boots it down the right side. It's going to bounce toward the sideline. It goes out of bounds. Manuel on the throw. Manuel down the left side. 17 off his head, out of bounds. Right near midfield. So Manuel's waiting for a ball. 3:40 into the second half. Manuel down the left side. It's spinning. That's Jacob on the ball. Got played off. That's, I think it's 17. 17 reverses field. It's going to cut back. 14. It goes off his leg, out of bounds. Ball boys over there. It's going to be a throw-in for Ben Sander. Ben down the side. He tried to hit Jacques. Got cut off. Eric has it. Eric to Jacques. Off the defender's head. Eric comes in. That's a foul. It's a free kick for Brookline. They're about 25 yards out. We are 4:20 into the second half.
Nick, get on 5. Good, John.
It's going to be a free kick for Brookline. Jacques on goal, just wide, just off the post. It's going to be a goal kick for Natick.
On here now. Let's go.
Goalie to the middle of the field. 11 off his left leg to 17, steps around it. 17 steps back, puts it on the ground to number 2. 2 sends it back. He comes out to our side. 14 gets poked away by Eric. Out of bounds. 5:20 into the second half.
Hey, can you find Klein?
Throw in for Natick. Hits off the defender's head. Mark clears it with his right foot. 19 to the right. It's angling toward the sideline. Manuel steps in front of it, off his head. They back to the center of the field. Matt cuts it off. 17 tries to go back out to their right side. That's Mark off his head. That's Ben Sander off his head. That's Matt under it. 3 gets it for Natick. Manuel off the side of his foot. It's going to go out of bounds. 6 on the throw. He sends it into 17. 17 off his left foot. It bounces. 3 brings it down. He sends it out to the left to 14. 14 on his right foot. 14 to the middle. Gets cut off by Luca. Luca swings back. Luca to his left. Luca's got space. Luca's making a run. Luca to the side to Manuel. Manuel down the left side. He goes up the wing. Gets cut off. They return. It comes back down the right side. 9 has it in the right corner. 9's going to the right corner. 9 to the corner. 9 spins. Mark cuts it off. 9 has it. He crosses it with his left foot. Luca sends it back to the side, out of bounds. 7 minutes into the second half. It's 1-0 Natick. 6 on the throw. 6 throws it into 9. Back to 6. Back to 9. 9. Manuel tries to take it away. It goes out of bounds. 6 on the throw. He sends it back to 9. 9 toward the box. It's going to be Zach on the ball. Zach thinks about it. We're 7:25 into the second half. It bounces in midfield. 2 off his head for Natick to 3. 3 to his left. He sends the wing to 11. Looks like he's onside. 11 at the edge of the box. Isaac's coming back. It goes out of bounds. It's going to be a goal kick for Brookline. We're 7:40 into the second half. It's 1-0 Natick.
Just play. Come on, Matthew. Here we go, boys. Let's go. Put a body on someone. Sander, who are you going to?
No, I know. No, but
Goal kick for Brookline. Oh, it's Zach to the sideline. It's going to bounce out of bounds right in front of the Natick bench. Throwing for 14 at Natick. 8 minutes into the second half. To 11. That's Isaac on it. Oh, Isaac got poked away. 11 in the box. Mark to the right. Mark clears it as far as 3. 3 brings it down with his right. 3 to the left to 11. 11 on the left side. He crosses to the back post. It's heading toward the sideline. Manuel clears it. Hit the fence. Throw-in for Natick. 5 on the throw. 5. 11's coming in from the backside. He throws it toward the front of the box. Got headed away by Mark. 11 on the ground. Zach's going to pick it up.
Here now. Here.
We are 8:50 into the second half. It's 1-0 Natick. Defender off his head. It's going to bounce. Mark brings it down. Mark sends it on the ground to Luca. Luca to the side to Manuel. Manuel crosses midfield. Sends it to Jacques. He loses it. Nope, comes to this side. Ben Sander takes it away. Ben brings it to his right. Bren cut it back to his left. 14 takes it away. 2 to his right. 2 sends it to the right side to number 5. 5 back to 2. Jacques comes back. That's a foul.
Good. Patience. Patience.
We are 9:30 into the second half. It's 1-0 Natick.
Eric, let's go, dude. Take this kid on the wing. Let's go.
It's going to be a free kick for Natick. Natick down the right side. That's Mark that brings it down. Mark clears it up the field. 14's under it off his head. It's to the center circle. It's Jacob. Jacob to Luca. Luca clears it ahead. Eric's under it. 14 off his head. It's going toward the sideline. He got bumped, and it goes out of bounds. It goes that way. It's that way. Throw in for Blue. Throw in for Brookline. Brendan on the throw.
Come on, Brookline. We need one.
Brendan to Jacques. 3 off his foot. 3 as far as Ben Sander. Sander brings it down. Sends it to Brendan. Brendan looks up. He goes to the left. He sends it back to Luca. Oh, Luca to Jacob. Jacob steps to his right. Jacob on his right foot. Jacob shoots it. Goalie saves it right in the center of the goal. 10:30 into the second half. 1-0 Natick. Goalie out to the right. It's number 5, I think. 19 to the middle of the field. There's nobody there. Isaac steps up. Gets cut up by Matt. Matt back to Mark. Mark to Matt. Matt to Isaac. Isaac to Ben. Ben on his right foot. Cuts it back to his left. Sends it to the middle of the field to Luca. Gets slide. 2 has it. 2 in the center circle. He goes to the right. Mark's going to clear it. Mark to midfield. Eric off his head. Jacques after it. Hits 4. Jacques has it. Jacques to his left. Jacques sends Eric. Eric has Brendan to the right. He shoots it. It goes over the top.
Brendan!
Subs are coming in.
Brendan! Stay in here.
Ben Kaplan is coming in for, I think it's for Jacob. Rex is coming in for Brendan. It's going to be a goal kick for Natick. 11:45 into the second half. 1-0 Natick. Goal kick for Natick. Puts it down the middle of the field. Rex is after it. That's Matt off his head. That's Luca to the side to Ben Kaplan. Ben to Jacques. Jacques to Luca. Back to Jacques. Jacques on his left foot. He shoots it. Gets blocked. It's to the middle of the field. That's number 18. That's Matt on the ball. Matt to his left. Matt on his right foot. Matt to the left. That's Ben Kaplan. He crossed it in front. It gets headed. Hits the crossbar. That was Jacques on the header. That was a beautiful cross. Jacques off the crossbar out of bounds. It's going to be a goal kick for Natick. With 12:30 into the second half. 1-0 Natick. Great cross by Ben. It's down the right side. Ooh, hit the Natick player. 2 players were down. Luca plays it away. Luca, they call a foul on Luca. It's going to be a free kick for Natick. On their defensive side of midfield. With 13 minutes into the second half, they send it back. It comes to this side. 14 off his head. It goes to the side. Ben Sander through 18. It's 9 to the side. 9 with speed down the left. 9 to 18. 18, Isaac's on him. Ben pokes it away out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for Natick. With 13:30 into the second half. 1-0 Natick. It's in the box. I think they call the push. It's going to be a free kick for Natick. They're about 23 yards out.
Who's cover?
They take it right to Zach, who catches it in the goal. 2 players on him, 1 behind him now.
Good job.
Zach hits it out. It's going to bounce toward Jacques. It got cleared by 19 back to midfield. Matt clears it to Luca. Luca to his left to Ben Kaplan. Ben Kaplan down the side to Jacques. Jacques crosses to Eric. 14 heads it to the corner. 4's after it. It hit Ben Kaplan. It goes out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for Natick.
Not that far back.
We're 14:30 into the second half. 1-0 Natick.
Like right there is good.
It's a throw-in near the corner for Natick. The second ball on the field.
Robert.
Okay, he's going to throw down. He's going down their right side. Bounces past Manuel. Matt's going to get to it. Matt hits the defender. That's 6 that's trying to bring it out. And it goes out of bounds. What is the call? It's going to be a throw-in for Brookline, it looks like. I think it's a throw. I guess it's a free kick. Manuel on the sideline. On his left foot. That's Ben, hit Jacques. Jacques shoots, it goes over the top. Jacques had a shot. He half volleyed the ball on his left foot. 15:50 into the second half. It's 1-0 Natick. Goalie to the right side, over Ben Kaplan. Ben tried to hit it off the defender. Ben sent it back to Manuel. Manuel to Mark. Mark. Back to Manuel. Manuel tries to get around 4. He spins. He gets it to Ben Kaplan to Manuel. Manuel to Luca. Luca to Ben Kaplan. Ben Kaplan down the left side. Manuel tried to send Jacques. He's got Eric on this side. Jacques in the corner. It's on his right foot. Jacques on his left foot in front. Gets cleared by number 4. Matt's after it. Matt off his chest. Matt sends it to Ben Sander on this side. Ben on this side. Ben back to the other side. It's over Jacques. Out of bounds. 17 minutes into the second half. 1-0 Natick. 5 on the throw. 5 sends it back to 19. 19 to the sideline. It goes out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for Brookline. Looks like Jacques going to take it. Jacques going to take the throw. Jacques toward the box. Gets headed by number 19 toward the end line. It goes out of bounds. It's going to be a corner for Brookline. We are 17:30 into the second half. 1-0 Natick. Ben Kaplan on the corner. Ben Kaplan on the corner. That's Matt came out. Ben crosses to the back post. Eric in the off his head, off the side netting. Eric and Rex were on the back post. We are 18 minutes into the second half. It's 1-0 Natick. It's a goal kick for Natick. Goalie to the middle of the field. 17 off his head for Natick. It's going to get played ahead. Mark off his head. Matt off his head. 6 off his left foot. Manuel off his head. 6 off his head to the side. Luca's after it. 17 is going to get to it. That's Ben Kaplan to Luca. Luca, that's Matt to his left. Matt to Manuel. Manuel gets blocked out of bounds. Throw in for Brookline. Manuel down the left side. That's Ben Kaplan. Ben Kaplan to his right. He sends it across to Ben Sanders. There's one player on him. Ben off his head. He's got Eric. Eric turns. Eric to Ben. It goes under his foot. Isaac sends it up the field. Isaac toward Rex. It's going to be out of bounds. Ben Sander to Eric on the ground out of bounds.
Timeout, White.
Timeout, White. Timeout.
Joel, let's go, Joel! We have water. Ready to go?
Timeout for Natick. You're right, not many whistles. Back and forth.
My wife gave me instructions. That's off, right?
Alright, so continue going forward. Continue to defend the way you are. Midfielders, gotta stay locked on. Stay locked on.
A little adrenaline.
Stay marked. Want to pressure on them.
Yeah.
Continue to run off the goes out to get it.
Did you really?
Yeah. We are losing this game.
I love the games. I love the games where I'm not in my head, so I'm just running and I don't care. Right? It's a slow game, so I'm like, oh. Yeah, try not to, because it makes you go faster. So keep an eye on. Here, we'll grab there.
It's Natick on this side.
Just been a little bit too far away for me to make that.
Okay, Natick's timeout.
That's a white right here.
Go, Natick.
21.
21? Okay.
On my whistle, White.
Okay, we're going to resume after the timeout. Natick has a throw. Defensive end in front of the Brookline bench. Wait for the whistle. Start our clock again.
Get up!
1 sec. Wait up. Rick, you ready?
Okay, that's the whistle. 14 throws it back. Eric comes in. They go down the middle of the field. It's going to bounce. Mark off his chest. Mark on his right foot. Mark sends it to the left side. Jacques under it. Gets headed away by the Natick defender. 5 out of bounds. Throwing for Brookline. Ben Kaplan on the throw. He throws it to Jacques. Jacques on the left side. Jacques turns. It's heading toward the sideline. 5 hits Jacques. Jacques brings it back to his left. He crosses in front, and it's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be a goal kick for Natick. We're 20 minutes into the second half. 1-0 Natick.
Let's go, White! Come on!
Goalie boots it down the right side. They bring it down. It's 17 has it for Natick. He spins. He sends it back to the wing. Back to 17. Luca's after him. It gets cut off. Goes out of bounds. Throwing for Brookline right at midfield. That's Manuel on the throw. He throws down the left side. 5 heads it out of bounds. Another throw at midfield. Manuel down the left side. Ben Kaplan tried to head it in. 2 cuts it off. 17 has it for Natick. Cuts it to the middle of the field. Vex cut it off. Matt to his left. Matt to the side to Ben. Ben to Matt. Matt tries to get around 3. 3 takes it away. 3 and Jack. They call a foul on Jack. Free kick for Natick. Subs are coming in for Natick.
Undo!
It's a kick, guys.
It's a free kick. Yeah. Free kick for Natick. He puts it down the right side. Mark off his head. Past Vex. Eric clears it with his left foot. It bounces in midfield. That's Jacques. That's Luca back to Jacques. Jacques to the wing to Manuel. Manuel making a run down the left side. Manuel brings it down on his left foot. Sends it to Ben. Ben on his right foot. Ben cuts it back. Ben crosses it low in front. Gets cut off by the Natick defender. Matt on his right foot. Matt to Ben. Ben to the right side. Ben with speed. Ben got it back to Eric, got cleared out. Ben Sanders steps up. Ben on his right foot. 9's gonna come away with it. That's a foul on Isaac. It's right in the center circle. Free kick for Natick. About 18 minutes left in the game. 1-0 Natick. Should be on this side. Four to the back post. Zach comes out and he catches it. Zach down the left side. That's Jock on his left foot. Jock turns. He's going up the left side. Jock goes down. That's a foul. Free kick for Brookline.
Sauce, why don't you join here, Sauce? Sauce, and go.
They're going to talk to the player. We have 17 minutes left in the game. Manuel on his left foot toward the top of the box. Eric off his head. Jacques brings it down. He tried to send it in front. 9 tried to bring it down. Isaac off his head sends it back to Mark. Mark is going to send it back to Zach. Zach clears it to midfield, toward midfield. Manuel on his left. Manuel clears it toward the sideline. Manuel off his head. 9 to his right. 9 to the right corner to 17. 17 making a run. Hits the corner flag. Isaac clears it. Isaac to Ben. Ben to, that's Luca, I think. Yep. Luca to Manuel. Manuel to Ben. Ben down the left. Ben sends it to Matt. Matt in the center circle. He sends a wing. That's Jacques making a run. Here comes the goalie. Jacques touched it. Eric has the shot. Eric to the left. Eric to the corner. Eric to the middle, got poked away. And I think they call him offside. It's a free kick. They take it really quick to the right. With 15:30 left in the game. That's Matt that cut it off. 2 has it for Natick down the right side. Goes up the wing. That's Mark. Mark and 9. 9 goes down. Mark comes away with it. Mark has it. Mark to his left. Mark circles. Mark finds, that's Ben. Ben cuts through. Ben, he's got Eric on the right. He tried to send Jacques, got cut off. Ben Sanders going to get to the ball. Ben has it. Ben, 3 knocks it away. He's seen the move before. 3 to the left side. He sends it up the wing. Isaac and 9. 9 with speed. Isaac keeps it in. Isaac to Ben. He got fouled. No call. He got fouled. That's a foul. No, he took him down. It's going to be a free kick for Brookline.
Yo, it's been a minute, Rob.
Ben Sander down the side. Jock off his chest. Past Eric. They send it down the wing. Ben Sander in the middle of the field. 3 cuts it off. Rex got pushed. No call.
Go quickly. Get the ball.
He pushed him down, yeah. Free kick. What was that? Past Rex. It gets cleared toward the side. 9 and Isaac. Get the back player. 9 in front. He shoots it wide. Subs are going to come in. There's 14 minutes left in the game. 1-0 Natick.
Everything is too slow. Everything you're doing right now.
Brendan for Rex. Jacob for Luca.
Work.
Matthew, give me a minute. Come on, boys. What's yours? Boys, let's go.
That's Zach on the ground. He's going to send to Manuel on the left. Manuel up the left side. Trying to find Brendan. 17 cut it off. Brendan's trying to get in front of him. 17 to the side. He cuts back to the center. He gets through. He gets through Isaac. Matt cuts it off. Matt makes a run to the right. Matt got cut off by number 3 on the cutback. 3 on the shot. And Zach's going to save it. 13 minutes left in the game. Natick leads 1-0. Zach to midfield. Off Five's head. It's going to go out of bounds. Throw in for Brookline. Ben Kaplan to Jacob. Jacob's got Brendan toward the center circle. Brendan to Manuel on the left. Manuel turns. Manuel back to Jacob. Jacob turns on it. Jacob looks up. Jacob to Brendan. Brendan, one player on him. He spins around 9. Brendan turns. He sends it back to Matt. One on him. He slides it back. He sends it back to Isaac. Isaac to Mark. Mark over midfield. Mark lifts it to the left. That was 15 over Jacques. That's Ben Kaplan turns. Ben to Matt. Matt to Ben. Ben Kaplan making a run. Ben to the right side. He's got Ben Sander behind him. Ben Kaplan, he crosses it, hits the defender. Goes to the goalie. Just under 12 minutes left. 1-0 Natick. Goalie boots it out to the right side. Hits, look, hit Manuel. Goes out of bounds. Throw in for Natick. 5 on the throw. 5 sends it back to 17. 17 turns, cuts it to the middle of the field. They call a foul.
Tanner, put it down. Let's go.
It's going to be a free kick for Natick.
Hey, we have 15 minutes.
Stand over here.
Got time.
I think it's 11.
I thought it was 8-minute game. My coach said it's 30 minutes.
I got 11.
I mean,
Yeah.
my coach said it's 31. So 9 minutes.
I got 11 left. It's a free kick for Natick inside of midfield. They put it to the near post. Hit the Natick player. Zach has it. 10:30 left in the game. It bounces at midfield. 3 off his head. 9 brings it down. 9 tries to cut to his left. 18 down the side. 18 on Ben Sander. He's trying to go to the corner. 18 crosses it. 10 in front. It's spinning backward. Manuel. Oh. Mark cleared it. 3 has a shot. 3 on his right foot. Got blocked by Jacob. Got blocked by Matt. Mark clears it. Matt. Jacob loses it to 17. That's Ben Kaplan on the ball. Ben turns. He got Manuel on the side. They lose it. 5 has it. Goes back to 3. 3 down the right side. It's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be a goal kick. Goal kick for Brookline. Luca's coming into the game. He's coming in for Ben. We're 9:30 left in the game. It's Zach on the goal kick. He sends it down the left side. It's going to bounce. Ben Kaplan on the left side. He sends it back to Manuel. Manuel to Ben. Ben on the left. Ben crosses midfield. He goes back to his right. Ben, it gets blocked. Manuel has it. Manuel to Luca. Luca down the left. Luca in front. He tried to find Jacques. That's Luca and 17. They call a foul on Luca. 9 minutes left in the game. Free kick for Natick. 1-0 Natick.
Chris, I need you to be active, Chris.
They go down the right side. That's Matt off his head. Brendan on the ground to Luca. Luca to Jacob. Jacob one behind him. He's got Brendan on the side. He's got one behind him. He spins. He gets held by 6. Brendan to the side. He's got Matt. One behind him. Matt goes to his left. Matt's making a run. Matt's back to the middle. He goes down. They call a foul. It's going to be a free kick for Brookline.
Hey, sir, you know that's junk. That's terrible.
There's 8 minutes left in the game. 1-0 Natick. Free kick for Brookline. It's going to be Ben Kaplan and Jacques over the ball. Let's see who takes it. Jacques on the goal. It's spun on the goal. That was Luca in the goal.
Get up, boys, get up, get up.
7:45 left in the game. Goalie boots it over midfield. Manuel off his left foot. 17 comes in. It gets poked away by Matt. Matt comes away with it. Matt to the side. Brendan comes away with it. Brendan makes a run. Brendan to the middle to Jacques. Here comes the goalie. What a nice ball. Got it just a little far in front of Jacques. Goalie boots it out to the right side. Bounces past Manuel. 10's making a run. Manuel shielding it. It goes out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for Natick.
Track, Brendan. Job, Brendan. Hey, White, we got to grind.
We've got 7 minutes left in the game. 1-0 Natick. They throw it to the corner. 10 in the corner. Manuel pokes it away. It's another throw for Natick. Number 5 is going to take it. 5 toward the middle. Got poked away by Mark. Got chipped in by the player in front. Zach picks it up.
Not going there.
On the ground. They shoot it. It's going to go over the top. There's 6:30 left in the game. It's 1-0 Natick.
Go, boys, grind. Here we go. White ball. Bob, you be higher. Higher. Tony.
It's Zach. Zach to the middle of the field. It's hit 6 in the head. That's Eric. Brendan has it. Brendan goes back to the middle, chips it ahead. He tried to find Jacob. Hit Brendan. Jacob has it. Jacob to the left. He's got Ben Kaplan going on the left side. Ben shoots it. It's right in front. Eric was there. Goalie makes a save. 5:30 left in the game. 1-0 Natick. Goalie boots it out to the right side. Mark off his head. Matt's under it. Matt brings it down. 6 has it. 6 hits Luca in the leg. 11 comes away with it for Natick. Isaac pokes it ahead. Brendan, can he save it? It's a free kick for Brookline where Isaac was. We're 5 minutes left in the game. It's 1-0 Natick.
Yeah, we should have 2 of you at least battling here.
It's Isaac on the free kick.
Come on.
Isaac up the middle of the field. It's over Luca. 17 off his head. Brendan's going to get to it. Oh, 5 to the side. It's going out of bounds. Throw in for Brookline. Brendan throws it in past Jacques to the corner. 4 clears it up the side. 10's under it for Natick. That's Mark clears it back in. It bounces. That's Eric on the ball. Eric sends it back. That's Luca. Luca blocks it. That's Eric. Eric sends it back to Isaac. Isaac on his left foot. Isaac sends it up the middle toward Jacques. Hits the defender. 3 comes away with it. 3 clears it. It's going to bounce. 10 is coming at. Nope. Zach's going to get to the ball. 4:10 left in the game. It's going to bounce in midfield. Bounces over Jacques. 3 off his head. That's Matt. Matt doesn't see it. Mark hits it ahead. 4's under it for Natick. 4 off his head. Jacques off his head. He's trying to find Ben. 19 to the side. It goes to the corner. Ben Kaplan has it in the corner. He steps around. He crosses with his right foot. Goalie comes out on the near post. They got to come back. 3:30 left in the game. 1-0 Natick. Natick boots it to the right side. Manuel off his left foot. 20 makes a run. It rolls out of bounds. It's going to be... What are they calling? Is it a throw-in or a foul? I think they call a foul. He's pointing to a spot. He's pointing to the spot. It's going to be a free kick for Natick. 3 minutes left in the game. They're about 40 yards out. They put it toward the near post. Zach's going to catch it. There's about 3 minutes left in the game. Natick's ahead 1-0. It spins in midfield. Luca missed it. That's Jacob off his head. Jacques, it's in front of him. Jacques off his chest. He tried to send ahead to Eric. 6 to the side to 18. You got to chase him. It goes to the middle of the field. Zach's going to get to it. With 2:30 left in the game. 1-0 Natick. It's spinning back for the win. Brendan brings it down with his chest. That's Matt back to Isaac. Isaac clears it with his right foot. They send it back to the side. 18 over his foot. Isaac on the ground. He finds Luca. Luca to Jacob. Jacob one behind him. Jacob, Luca, they send it back to the left to Manuel. Manuel down the left side. Manuel tries to find Jacques. He falls. They clear it down the side. Mark is after it. Mark is going to turn to his left. Mark to the side. It's too long. It's going to go out of bounds. With about 2 minutes left in the game. 1-0 Natick.
Hey, play the game.
5 throws it in to 17. 17 turns to his left. Poked away by Luca. Mark clears it up the field. Jacques after it. 4's after it. Jacques going to protect with his body. They send it back to the other side. Manuel's going to get to it. Manuel sends it back to Ben Kaplan. They chip it back. Matt. Brendan's after it. Brendan looks to his right and he sends it to Eric. Eric gets blocked. Eric has it. Eric to Matt. Matt. He's got Brendan on the right. He sends Brendan in the right corner. Brendan crosses with his left foot to the back post. It's over the side. Ben's after it. And they call a foul. You have a timeout. There's about a minute left. Take a timeout. Ben Kaplan on the free kick. There's about a minute left. It's to the back post. It gets headed by the defense, headed out of the goal mouth. That's goalie catches it. There's about a minute left in the game. 1-0 Natick. Goalie boots it out. Past Manuel. Manuel clears it. I don't have time to clear it right now. Probably under a minute left in the game. Whatever stoppage time there is. It's a throw-in for Natick. They throw it down their right side. 10 to the corner. 10 in the corner. And that's the game. Natick 1-0 over Brookline. 1-0 Natick.